DL Hughley reacts to seeing Monique's son now come out and have some things to say about the past parenting of a Monique. When you guys seen the back and forth with DL Hughley, he has some things to say not only about Monique but her husband as well. You guys can see her son that spoke out now, and DL Hughley has some things to say after seeing what's going viral about Monique's son and the way he felt like Monique parented him, etc. We're gonna dive a little bit into it.
But let's do this. Let's decide that you will treat my children like you treat yours, like you don't know them, invisible, like you have no relationship with them, like you're estranged. You're unfamiliar, like you don't know.
Now, that was a previous recording right there, not too long ago, a couple days ago, of D.L. Hughley, what he had to say about Monique and her parenting, etc. And pretty much people just swept it under the rug, as you heard some previous stories. And not only that, Monique spoke out about her mishaps of parenting her first son, etc. She said she tried to get it right with the rest of her children. But now, since her son has actually came out and spoke his piece, it seemed like things has heating up again, and D.L. Hughley reacts to it right here. As you guys can see, D.L. Hughley let it be known, and I'm gonna paraphrase this. He just said, I'm gonna sit this right here. He wishing peace for this young brother, and he also closed it out by saying men need support in some ways as well in order to heal. Paraphrasing, and like I say, I do agree with that in that regard as pertaining to healing. Not only do women need support in order to heal, sometimes young men do as well. Sometimes older men. It's always good to have a support or feel as though you have a support without people wanting to bash you. It seems like this young man right here took a big step when he spoke his truth. Anytime you speak your truth, a lot of times you're going to get a lot of backlash in that regard. So when you see this young man do so and not get the type of support, all across the board, a lot of people support him. A lot of people want to understand why didn't Monique reach out to her son, etc. But you still have those mishaps and those people that look at it like he's not allowed to tell his story or he's clout chasing. I don't understand, how can you clout chase on something that's happened to you and was spoke out about you publicly on a platform that got millions of views? If this young man wants to speak and say his truth after some things was reported about him, or on Club Shay Shay he was asked a question, or she was asked a question about him, he should then in any regard be able, in anybody's eyes, to be able to come out and speak his piece as well. But at the end of the day, you understand that he got a little bit of backlash in that regard, but not much, as he got a lot of support and a lot of people that want to see the real response from a Monique. You guys can see right here, or in detailed response from Monique, because you guys can see her and her husband responded. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit more of that in just a second, but just to stay on D.L. Hughley for right now, you guys can see D.L. Hughley. That's what he had to say in this regard as pertaining this young man right here. When he responded to it, he said he just gonna sit this right here. He prayed peace for this young brother, and in long story short, he let it be known that not only do women need support, but young men in general need support as well in order to heal. Now, you guys can see outside of that, Monique and her husband, they did respond to this young man's his post right here, and Sidney is receiving a lot of backlash, because one thing about Sidney, it seemed like he just do a lot of lecturing, a lot of talking, and sometimes it's no cause for you to be talking. This is about mother and son. Somehow he used to be the uncle, now he's the stepdaddy. But at the end of the day, or he's not really a stepdaddy because Monique is not interacting with her son. But at the end of the day, today a lot of people felt like this was a moment for just Monique to speak directly to her son. Most importantly, I feel like things should be handled off the internet. But if you're going to come to the internet, you at least should address the son in particular. Her son wasn't disrespectful. He just told his side of the story, and a lot of people wanted to see what did Monique had to say. But today it was dominated more so by Sidney and what he thought and his ideology and everything else. No knock to the brother, but me personally as a man, it's a time and a place for a man to speak. As the head of your household, I understand women want to sit beside you, or Monique, and when she look at him like daddy, etc. She want to allow her husband to speak. But today, for me, it wasn't the time for Sidney to speak as long as he did. It was a time for Monique to speak her piece, tell details as to what happened, maybe why she wasn't able, if she want to speak publicly. If anytime you have a live stream, you're showing a sign of wanting to speak publicly about it. You can't then allow Sidney to talk more than you. It's almost like Sidney had the boy, you know what I'm saying, or had the man, etc. At the end of the day, y'all can get in the comment section below and let me know what you guys think. That's what my observation as far as from the live stream. I have the entire live stream, but I'm not going to post it because I didn't really feel like we didn't really get a full Monique response. She did get bits and pieces. She said the truth will come out in due time, but at the end of the day, today it just seemed like it was more so about what Sidney thought, his ideology, and we sat there and listened to it on the live stream that I have, but I won't provide to you guys because What is the purpose? Because you guys didn't get a detailed response from Monique, and rightfully so. Honestly, we shouldn't get it anyway. She should be contacting her son, or her son should be contacting her. However people see it, whoever contact each other first. But in my opinion, being an adult, being a parent, being the mother or the father, at the end of the day, sometimes you want to reach out to your child, because clearly the young man have some sort of hurt. If you really listen to him, you can tell, though he say he don't care, you can tell the hurt is within him, and you wish the young man well. Again, as D.L. Hughley pretty much echoed this same thing. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn that post notification bell on to all. Get down in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit the like button right now if you guys like this content. It continue to bring in the viewership to build our platform that we have right here amongst each other. I would appreciate if you guys hit the like button and sub up if you're new to the channel. I'm going to read you guys in the comment section below. Thank you so much.